is Omer. I'm the pedagogical manager of Fourier System. Today I'm gonna give you a short tutorial about our weather station X, our software. Turn it on and then choose on the right hand of your screen weather station. Now I'm using the tablet, and the tablet has an internal built-in sensor, and as soon as I turn on the weather station, I start to see the values, the environmental factors measured on the meters that I have. So for example, we have temperature, dew point, heat index, UVI, humidity, light, and barometric pressure. Now if I want to save the data or to record the data, I just have to turn on the play and the data start being recorded. While being recorded, I can show you the lab mate as well. Let's say you don't have a tablet, although the advantage of a tablet is that it's portable, so you can take it from one place to another. So for example, if you go out to explore an habitat, and this habitat has microhabitats like, let's say, exposed to the sun or under the tree or in the building or outside the building, it's easier to use the tablet and take it from one place to another and record the data. But let's say you have the LabMate, which is connected to a desktop or by Bluetooth to your cell phone, you can still use it with the weather station because it uses the built-in sensors that are itself. Now you see on my screen that there are three inactivated, which is rain collector, wind direction, and wind speed. These are the only environmental factors that if you want to measure or study, you have to connect an external sensor. So here, for example, I have the rain collector. That's big jar is a rain collector where you can connect it to your LabMate or to your tablet using the cable, and here is the sensor, and then you can learn about the amount of precipitations in the area that you study. The other one is the wind direction, which is this one here, and the wind speed, which is this one. So you can also use the cable with the sensor to connect it either to your tablet like this or to your LabMate, and then have also data about wind speed and wind direction. Now as soon as I stop it, okay, it will give me an opportunity to save the data. So if I click on save, I can then see the saved file by going to start an experiment, and then here I have the archive, and in the archive I can see my file is here, and as soon as I open it, I'll be able to see the data. Now let's go back to the weather station. Okay, let's go back to the weather station, and now I want to show you something else. Here you can change the saving rate. So right now it's on every 10 seconds, but you can click here and choose another option. We recommend every 10 seconds, this is the best. And then when I start recording the data, you see here meters. I can also look at the data using a table. If I click here on table, so you see the data on table. You have temperature, dew point, heat index, UVI, humidity, light, and barometric pressure. These are the internal sensors that I have right now, and every 10 seconds you'll see updating of the data. Now if you want to see it on the graph, so here are the data on the graph, and again it's not just study weather changes between day and light or between every day or between winter and summer. You can also use it as a very, very efficient tool to study the factors in the environment or in the habitat that you explore. For example, take it under the tree, exposed to the sun, maybe under a rock, maybe inside a bush, maybe on the bank of a river, and see how these parameters change, and then you can study how they affect the biotic factors of the environment, like the growth of plants, animals, bacteria in the soil, etc., etc. So this is a very, very useful tool, and it's also very useful in elementary school and mid school, because this is very easy to operate, and you can clearly see the values on the dashboard. You can find more information on our website, like a brochure. We have a few workbooks that helps you to do interesting things with the weather station. So good luck, and thank you very much for listening.